I'm your husband, and you are to be my wife, and say that you must leave mother and father and cleave to me as one. That's a marriage vow. That's between me and you. You got to leave your mother and father, that earthly people that you've been hooked up with. You got to leave them and come and cleave to me, and we become one flesh. We got to have a marriage supper, children. Don't you know that? You've been my wife all the time, and you left me and became a whore. The whole world hates you because you became a whore to me. And they treat you just like a pimp treats a whore. They beat you, curse you out, abuse you. You work hard to take your money. They misuse you. You go out and sell yourself for him, to him. Huh? Then he take everything you have, use it like he want to, treat you like a dog, put you out as second, fifths, and sixths, bring women and men from other countries and put them in front of you. You've been whoring for him for 431 years. You still on the back burner. You whore your life out. You try to be the best whore he ever had, and he still treats you bad. But I'm so wonderful. I'm your husband. I never gave you a divorce, no matter how big a whore you've been. I never did give you a divorce. Now I'm come back. And I come back to you, though you've been the biggest whore on earth. I'll come back and say, if you'll receive me, I love you so much, I'll forgive you of your whoredom. Just don't sin no more. You've been caught in the very act of adultery. Everybody want to stone you because you've been caught in the act of adultery. But I just stooped down, I've been writing in the sand. And all the nations who wanted to stone you, I said, you that are without sin, you cast the first stone at this woman. When I looked around, everybody was gone. So I told her, go and sin no more. Isn't that what I told you tonight? I said, I forgive you, but sin no more. Don't break my laws anymore. What's your pleasure? You got God for a husband. You don't have an ordinary husband. As a whore, everybody took everything from you. But when you come back and be my wife, I give you silver and gold. When you come back and return to me and be my virtuous woman, I give you mansions to live in. When you return to me and become my virtuous woman, I cause everybody who wanted to stone you to bow down at your feet and worship before you and bring you wealth and riches and honor. Yes, I do. It says that when a woman wears white to her wedding, it represents purity. Can you imagine purifying a whore? It takes God to take an open whore and make everybody come and respect her marriage as a pure, virtuous woman. Only God can do that. Takes mighty God too, not just a God. Then they got to worship you, bow to you, and let you rule over them. And you've been the world's biggest whore. Say, though you have been this way to me, yet I love you. What kind of love do I have for you? Imagine what kind of love it takes for a man when his woman has laid with everybody. You have whored with the whole earth. Judah, the Bible said Judah had been the worst whore of all her sisters. Huh? Jeremiah 3:8. I'm not making this up. You've been the worst whore. Nobody can whore like you. They don't even know how to whore like you whore. And you're a super whore. They can't even light a torch to you. They don't even know how to whore. You're an expert whore. Super, supreme whore. Think about it. Jeremiah 3:8. Read.
And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery,
and adultery is death. You died for it too. 431 years in the grave. Read.
I had put her away, and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
See, I divorced the rest of Israel. Didn't say here I divorced Judah. I gave all the rest of Israel a bill of divorcement, but didn't say I gave Judah one. See, I come back for you. Though you played the harlot also. Jeremiah 3:14. Read.
Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city, and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
Read verse 15.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Even after you played the harlot, still I'm feeding you. What? Knowledge and what? Understanding. Where's understanding found? In the dictionary. Where's the knowledge found? In the Bible. Am I doing it? I must be the one. I'm doing it. But you got to say, Judah, you going to accept me as your husband? You going to return to your husband?
Yes, sir.
What's your husband's name, Judah? How does Judah play the whore? Worshiping other gods. Following heathens. Well, Passover is an experience, isn't it? This Passover is an experience. This is the best one yet. This is a long way from paganism. It's still a killing some poor sheep. And you eating in ignorance. Huh? Kill the devil out your mind and feed on this knowledge and understanding I'm giving. Which would you rather have? Roasted lamb or the knowledge and understanding? How many have been to a Passover once before? At least once. Is this the best one yet? Praise the Lord, this is a high. Now remember, the scenario is you have to depart from America, leave America to receive the law. You can still be in America and hear the law. You're in America and hear me. But you have to leave America to receive me. You can't worship two gods. Matthew 6:24, you just can't worship two. You can't have two gods now. You have two masters. In America, the white man is definitely your master. I don't care what you say. I can prove it on every hand that he's your master. And you are helpless before him. You have no hope in the white man. He is your master. See, your body can remain in America, but if you leave America, he loses his control over you. See, you have to leave America. You. Who is you? Now, after you leave America, for some reason, the white man seems to know that you've left it. And the moment he discovers that you have left him, he wants to give you things. He wants to make concessions. He wants to help you. He wants to touch you. He wants a blessing from you all of a sudden. Long as you're his nigga, he don't want to see you or be around you. But he wants you to teach him things when you leave him. How many have noticed? Oh, yes. He says you're different. You really are different then. When you leave America, he can tell. You don't be bowing down with that funny. You may say yes, sir, but you don't do it. Yes, sir. You don't do yes, sir no more. You know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, white folks.
Mm-hmm.
You be standing up erect, chest out, head up, standing squared up with the planet Earth, you know. You know you're standing on the square with Yahweh Ben Yahweh.
Strong.
Can't call me boy no more. I stand upright at attention now.
Powerful.
Only for Yahweh. They can see that.
Mm-hmm.
He dressed like me. Oh, what a difference it makes. They'll say, well, you're Yahweh now, huh? See, when they say you're Yahweh now, that means you're not on them anymore. Yeah, Yahweh is your master now. Yahweh is your regulator. Yahweh is your controller. Yahweh is your master. Yahweh is your God. No one else is. Nobody can tell you what to do but Yahweh. So you got to leave America for that to happen. Once you leave America, you don't want to look back. You won't look back. Oh, Yahweh. So I put it into you again. Once you leave America, then you're ready to receive the law. And you're ready to enter into a covenant with Yahweh. Ben Yahweh. I'm the one you have to enter the covenant with. Because you can't go see my Father. You have to see me. When you see me, you see my Father. John 14, 9. Why do you keep asking who my Father is? Why do you keep asking where is my Father Yahweh? I told you I'm Yahweh Ben Yahweh. I am God, the Son of God. I'm God in the flesh as the Son. See, if you could see my Father, then you'd be trying to point out a difference. See, Yahweh too smart for that. You'd be trying to say, well, I think I'd rather follow the Son. I think I'll go for the Father. You'd be running between Father and Son with stories. Trying to play games, you know. Yahweh, your son didn't treat me right, you know. Playing those old games. So, see, Yahweh too smart for you. He eliminated all of that. Now you have to read John 14, 9 now. Read.
Yahweh Ben Yahweh saith unto him, Have I been so long time with you?
Have I been with you all this time and you still blind? You don't understand yet? Yet. Y-E-T. Yet. Read.
And yet hast thou not known me, Philip?
Philip. You don't know me or Philip. You that don't know me, you a bunch of Philips. Read.
He that hath seen me hath seen the Father Yahweh. And how sayest thou then, Show us the Father?
That kills all that. When you see me, then you see my Father. You see me, then you see my Father. You got to see me first. If you see me, then what you see my finger? You have to see me. You have to see. You got to study see. You got to see me. You got to understand who me is. You have to understand who me is. You never looked up me, a two-letter word. Let's look up me. You went to school all your life and don't know a two-letter word. You never looked up me. All your life you've been hollering, give it to me. Do you want me? You can have me. Give it to me. Read.
Me The objective case of the first person pronoun
The objective case of the first person. Yahweh is the first person. Yahweh Ben Yahweh. The scriptures say that I am the first and I'm the last. I'm Alpha and Omega. Me is the first person. When you see me, you're looking at the first person. But then you gotta learn what look is. You can't see till you look. See, look means to seek. Look means to search for me. Look means to examine. Look means to look toward war. I'm the man of war. Look means to seem to the mind. See, because it's a mind thing. Look means to direct the mental. You got to direct your mental apparatus in the right direction of the first person. Look means to examine the facts. Look means to have a prospect of the future. Look means to face. In 2 Chronicles 7:14, I say, seek my face. Look means to try to find. Look means to try to find. Look means to view. See, you got to look up all these words. You don't know what it means. You got to study it. If you study view, then you can rejoice. See, this is a 2-letter word. This is a 4-letter. Hey, praise Yahweh. You say you knew something. Look means to inspect. Look means to bring to. Look means to bring. Look means to take care of. See, Moses, he turned to see the burning bush. See, he took a look at it. Something was going on in there's something that Yahweh spoke from. I spoke from the burning bush. The bush didn't speak. I spoke out of the midst of a flame, see. And flame means a state or a condition. I'm not finished, but look, I can keep on with look. Flame means easily excited. Flame means an inflamed condition and brilliance. Means light and scintillation. Flame means luster. Flame means a mind that scintillates with brilliance. See, when he was looking at the burning bush, Moses was looking at my mind, the brilliance of my mind. He said, oh, you're so brilliant. Oh, your light is so lustful and luminous. I got to see this great sight. Flame is a flash of light resulting when struck by an energetic proton. I'm energy. Not only am I a photon, but I'm energy itself in action. That's why I'm living. I'm action. I make bread rise. I make your mind rise. When I strike your mind, I cause a flash of light to go off. And you say, I see what you're talking about. Until I energize your mind, you can't see. Flame means an intense order, an intense zeal, an intense passion. Moses encountered Yahweh Ben Yahweh, who had an intense love for him and Israel, had an intense passion for Israel, had an intense emotional passion for Israel to be delivered from Pharaoh, as I have for you today. Flame means an object of love. I told you tonight, you are my object of love. I talk love talk to you. Flame means to burn with passion. Moses encountered someone in a bush that had a burning passion. Flame also means to break into anger. See, flame is a mind thing. you think about a match. See, I'm angry with the wicked every day. I was angry with what Pharaoh did to us. I didn't want to deliver them all at once. I wanted to plague them. I wanted to punish them. I kept hardening Pharaoh's heart so he wouldn't let them go, so I could punish them. And then for keeping us and mistreating us, I wasn't satisfied. I delivered us totally from Pharaoh. Then I stood as a cloud by day and a flame by night. And then after I brought you on a cross, the Red Sea, I wasn't satisfied because I wanted Pharaoh to pursue you just so I could kill him. And that's what I did. I drowned him and his whole army because I was angry. I broke into anger. See, Moses also saw an angry God. Flame means indignation. See, I had something against a nation. Flame means indig. In, then dig, then nation. You better check it out. Flame means subject to action. Flame means destruction. So I made a move to destroy Pharaoh. For what it is, as America shall be destroyed. See, look means to minister to. Look means to minister to. See, when Moses turned to look at the bush, Yahweh ministered to him. See, Moses knew he was looking at the first person. He could see. See, baby. I'm teaching a whole lot of things at once. I guess you see that. I'm excited. I don't usually teach you a bunch at once, but I'm see.
See. To perceive with the eye.
To perceive with the eye. See, you don't even know what you had just heard. You don't know what the eye is now. You got to find out what the eye is.
Yahweh Ben Yahweh.
See, you think the eye is this thing. You are so pitiful. See, the mind got an eye. They call it, I see it in my mind's eye. See, Moses had a mind experience. Burning bush is an allegory. See, if there was a physical bush burning that was not consumed, why isn't it still burning today? Why didn't somebody see it burning before Moses came? Why didn't somebody see it burning after Moses left? Oh no, it was designed for his mind's eye. We're talking about Passover. You got to be able to see what I'm teaching you in your mind's eye. To be able to leave America and see this great sight that's standing before you. Behold, you're standing on holy ground. Take off your shoes. See, some of them took off the physical shoes. You haven't even looked up shoes to find out what that is. You run around following people taking off your shoes off your physical feet. Don't even know what you're doing. This is a mind thing. Wake up, Judah. Wake up, Judah. Wake up, Judah. The ground you stand on is holy ground. You haven't looked up ground yet.
Foundation.
Have you looked up holy yet? The ground of your mind is holy when you receive me. You got to stand up in your mind. Take the shoes off the feet of your mind and check that out. What a Passover. Now you can see why Jeremiah wanted to be here with me. You can see why all the prophets wanted to be in your place. To be here with me today. All the righteous men desired to be here today to get this. They didn't get this. You have to leave America in order for me to come into your mind. Yahweh. This is incredible, isn't it? See, only my family can appreciate this. If you have not taken my yoke upon you and learned of me, then all of this is kind of strange to you. I'm trying to figure out why we so excited. Why are we on our feet all night like this? I mean, what is it that got us shouting like this? You just have to come on up, Judah. Come on up. Study. It's one thing to clap when somebody else is clapping. It's another thing to clap when you can't help yourself, because it's a joy. A rejoicing to your soul. I should be able to come out here when I get you raised up like I want you. When I get your mind up on the level like I want you. I could just come out and speak one word and you just go on for hours. The whole world will be jealous. They'll all want to come and say, teach us the ways of Yahweh. Let us all go up to the house of Jacob and let him teach us of his God. Let us go up to the house of Israel. Let them teach us of their God. Let us go up to the house of Judah and teach us so we can get this high. You can't get this in drugs. There's no chemical substitute. See, you'll be high all the next 6 months. You're going to be high from this experience. You're not ever going down. You're going to stay high. Because this is an experience. It's one thing to read about love, but it's another to experience love. You can read about an orange, but it's nothing like eating one. I am never satisfied about reading about a ripe cantaloupe. To experience one is delightful. Oh, Yahweh. I know you understand what I'm talking about. Look means to review past events. See, that's what Exodus is all about. Moses said, go tell the people, Moses. Moses said, well, who shall I say you are? Then you turn to chapter 3. It says, the angel of Yahweh appeared to him in a flame of fire. Now, I'm giving you vocal intonations. You better pay attention to me. I said, I'm giving you vocal intonations. So you got to get in tone, nation. You got to get in tone, the right tone. Has to be the right music, in tune. You can't be out of harmony. I'm giving you vocal intonation. Nation, I'm speaking Yahweh now. You have to listen to me. If you tune in, you'll be in tone and become a nation of harmony. That's why I love music so. See, David was a musician. He was a type. But I created music and gave it tone, tune. I gave all the vibrations to it, because I am vibration. I am vibration. I am the primordial vibration. See, when you learn of me, when I say things like that, then you can relate. You can understand. I can communicate to you. But you got to come on up. I've laid so much on you tonight, it's criminal. It's a shame. I don't know what you're going to do with all of this. It'll take a lifetime to study what I taught you tonight. Just what I have spoken tonight will require a lifetime.